Good morning and welcome back to Young Martin's Reels. Today is the day of retractions. I was informed, and that's the best way to do it, by Tommy Modisette. Tommy's one of the kindest people in the world, and basically he's telling me, hey Rick, you screwed up, without saying, hey Rick, you screwed up. Instead he was like, did you know that? And which is a much nicer way of saying things. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate the information. For those of you who watched last night's video, you will see that this is the Zebco 202 that's missing the anti-reverse down here. Okay, I was looking for it to have one like this one right here. All right, so what I was going to do was drill the old anti-reverse out and mount it onto this new one. Well, Tommy was kind enough to inform me that what I have here, this is the old style Zebco 202 for the early models. And if you look at this one, let's take this front cover off real quick. If you look at the front of this one that has the anti-reverse on the back, it's a nice, smooth, symmetrical cylinder on the front. Well, if you look at my replacement here that I was putting in the other one, it's not made that way. Okay? It's got these notches cut in it. Okay? And the purpose of those notches was for anti-reverse on the early models. So what happens is this notch right here, or this lever that drops down to the to lower the spinner head, actually acts as the anti-reverse. This part here catches in those notches and gives you anti-reverse. So the only thing I have to do to make this an anti-reverse reel, rather than drilling all this stuff out, is to remove this lever. Now I could do it the easy way and just take a pair of wire cutters and just snip this off, and it would probably be fine, but I'm afraid that it would get into the gear. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pop this off right here. And if you've never seen anybody do this before, I'll go ahead and zoom in close, and hopefully I can keep it in focus where you're at. Okay, all you have to do is get hold of that top and get it to lift up over that edge like that. Once that's happened, that'll slide right up and off of there. I don't know if you got to see that. Dang it. Hang on. All right, as I suspected, you didn't get to see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that again. I'm going to move my hands a little further over. The hardest part is actually, for me, is putting it back on once you've taken it off. And basically, if you just grab the whole thing and push down hard, it will usually snap over. Okay, let's see if I can do this again. Except this time, we're going to keep it in the video, I hope. Okay, roll it around till you find the very end of the spring, like so. And then you just take and get that to lift up over that headpiece. It tends to work easier if you go ahead and rotate it around to there, to the flat. Okay, that way as you get it up and over, it just lifts off. All right, now with that off, we can just take this piece off. We're going to zoom back out. Okay, now that that lever is off, and you can use that on another one sometime if you've got one that's damaged. Okay, then you just take this and push it back down. Give it a little rotation as you go, and it helps it lock it in place. All right, there you go. So we take this now and reinstall it. And we have no anti-reverse. Why don't we? Did we not get it all the way on? Oh, the spring popped off. I didn't get it on there good. Hear it? You've got to install it snugly. And apparently I didn't get that all the way back down. See? So let's put this back on again. Axle shaft, gear set, spring. All right, now if we put it together, it should work properly. Crankshaft, axle shaft, spinner head, and this is really a good time to make sure that your drag lever here is up on top of the spool. Slip it back into the back cover. Put your front cover back on. Now, look at there, anti-reverse. And that's what this reel needed, was an anti-reverse. Thank you, Tommy, for informing me. I did know about this from Jim Jones. He had told me this over a month ago. He explained that the anti-reverse was up underneath the spinner head, but I didn't understand what he was talking about. Once Tommy told me about it again, and I went back and looked at it myself, then it became very clear very quickly that, yeah, these early models did have anti-reverse, but it wasn't in the backside. It was up front under the spinner head. So, Jim, thank you. Tommy, thank you. And for those of you out there who were misled by last night's video, I hope this gets it straight. And thanks for watching Young Martin's Reels. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you dislike it, that's okay too. Please hit the dislike button and tell me what you didn't like. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so, because I'm always trying to come up with more videos all the time. I've got quite a few on the board for the day. So thank you, and goodbye.